Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Nelly V. Hope y'all are doing well. So as you can tell by today's title, we are going to be doing an October recap and a November reset. So basically, I'm going to show y'all how I review my October progress, or the last month's progress, and then set goals for a new month. So I use like a habit tracker, and I kind of, well, we're just gonna get into it. Because it's better to show y'all and explain. But yeah, basically before a new month starts, I try to like do a deep clean of my house. It doesn't always happen, but it's happening now, so I'm gonna record it for y'all. But I did the front part of my house already, and I did some cooking, then I took a break, did some homework, took a shower, all of that, and then now I'm gonna do my habit tracker, do my November goals. Well, I did it already, and I'm gonna show y'all how I did it, and then I'm gonna do the bedroom. So yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into the video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And comment below, what are your goals for November? Let's talk, let's hold each other accountable, and yeah. All right, see y'all, thanks for watching. All right, so I wanted to do the video like this because I didn't want to like hold it up in front of the camera and then like the words be like, because I wanted y'all to see the words, see what I'm actually talking about. So this is how I keep track of my habits. I got this template off of Pinterest. I'll have to go back in my email and I'll try to put it in the description box if y'all want it. I'm just like a paper and pen type of person. Like, I know there are digital habit tracker, there's probably apps, there's probably an easier way to do this, but I just personally like, like pen and paper. I do put things in my phone, but I don't rely on my phone because it's just easier for me to like see it written down, and I like to like physically see the progress, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, so basically these are the habits that I want to focus on. So I want to focus on stretching, I want to focus on having quiet time, journaling, reading for 15 minutes a day, cleaning for 15 minutes a day. I want to be in bed by 12 a.m. I want to be wearing my retainer, and I want to be making my bed. So I started doing this in the beginning of the year, and in the beginning of the year I had other habits. So I had like, well, we'll get into that when I show y'all, but I had like vitamins, I had like other stuff, and I realized that I wasn't really doing all of them, and I'm still not really doing all of them, but I needed to make things simple for me. And honestly, I don't really expect myself to do this every single day, because every day is different. Like, during the weekend, if I like stay in bed all day, I'm really probably not making my bed, things like that. I don't hold myself to this super strict standard, but I just like to see what I'm doing every day. You can kind of see when it's a weekend, you can kind of see when like I went home, or if I'm on vacation, things like that. So yeah, it's not meant to be like super strict, but it's just meant for me to know where I'm putting my time, basically. So let's go over and let's do the recap. So stretching. So I don't know if I've talked about it on the channel yet, but I think I talk about it in a video that y'all will see later. But I had a shoulder injury a couple years ago that really never really fully healed. And then as a result of that, I started doing other forms of working out, and then I kind of busted my knee. So in order to like manage the pain that never really went away, I am supposed to be stretching consistently. However, this month I really wasn't feeling that much pain, and that's kind of why I stopped stretching. So that's not good, but I don't know, it was kind of like out of sight, out of mind. But also sometimes when I'm in bed, I might like do little exercises. So I don't know if like that contributed to me feeling less pain, or I don't really know what was going on, but for whatever reason, it was like manageable this month. So I really wasn't stretching as much, but I still need to be consistent with it because I do want the pain to be managed more, more consistently, and for the pain to like eventually go away. So I do need to be doing these exercises that, I've gotten off YouTube and my old physical therapist. So stretching was a bit of a low this month, as you can see. The rest of the month was a yike, but you know, we're gonna try to bring it back. Then we have quiet time. So quiet time for me is like, you know, prayer, reflection, doing my devotional. I feel like I was pretty good. I did like 15 days, and I haven't counted tomorrow, the 31st yet, because obviously it hasn't happened yet. But I feel like I was as consistent as I could be. I was at least doing a couple days per week. I don't really know what happened during this stretch of time. I'm sure if I look back in my phone or look back, I'll figure that out. But yeah, and honestly, like, there was a lot going on this month, so I really needed to be in prayer. So yeah, quiet time was good. Journaling could have been better. Yeah, definitely could have been better. But this is also not something I kind of expect myself to do every day. This, honestly, we're trying to get to like 2 to 3 times per week, to be honest. Like, I really don't need to be journaling every day. And honestly, okay, sorry, somebody text me. Okay, honestly, with the journaling, I brought this self-reflection kit, which I can show y'all. Basically, it is from, I don't know if y'all know the We're Not Really Strangers people, or the account on Instagram. They have like these little kits, and they're for like relationships, friendships, and they have these little cards where they have questions. And this is kind of what I used to journal. I brought this. I'll show y'all an example. Let's get triggered together. Okay. All right, so they have little questions. So it's all about self-reflection. So these questions are supposed to help you self-reflect and become more self-aware. So this is what I'll use as like a journal prompt. So, what's something mean that was said to me in my childhood that I carry to this day? What would I say to my younger self now? You see, like, they be deep questions, and I don't have the capacity to be getting like triggered every single day. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't want to be journaling every day, but I want to be doing it more consistently throughout the week. But this is something I brought to just help me, you know, in the healing journey and just becoming more self-aware. But anyways, but yeah, so reading for 15 minutes, I was really doing that. And I went to the library because I finally realized that the audiobooks and all of that, like, it doesn't work for me. Like, I just really need a physical book. Like, I do listen to audiobooks if they're nonfiction, but I wanted to get more into reading fiction because I was tired of all the self-help and all the, like, you know, I wanted to just fall in love with a good story, or just like, you know, kind of escape in a good book. I feel like I haven't done that in such a long time. So I've been getting more into fiction and things like that. And so I physically went to the library and I physically checked out a book. And y'all, the library has such great resources. So y'all, you know, just a shameless plug for the library. But yeah, so I checked out a book, and then my friend has a book club. So I also, you know, was trying to read the book for her book club. So I was reading consistently, especially throughout the end of the month. So yeah, cleaning for 15 minutes. I don't know, like, I feel like this is around this time, this is when a lot of things piled up. And then, like, I don't know, the cleaning, I need to tighten up. The cleaning really needs to be done, like, I don't know, 4 times a week or something, because it really do be piling up. I don't know, I'm just one person, but for some reason, there's just always something to clean. So I really do need to tighten up there. In bed by 12, it rarely happens. And I'll show y'all, previously I was doing 11, and 11 probably never happened. So the fact that 12 is happening is a little bit better. I'm just naturally a night owl. Like, I really prefer to, like, to stay up. Like, I feel more creative in the nighttime, just alive. I don't know how to explain it, but the world doesn't work that way. So I'm really trying to train my mind to, like, go to sleep. Wearing my retainer. This is to protect my parents' investment of my braces. I don't do this, and my teeth are shifting, and they've been shifting for a while now. Y'all probably won't be able to tell, but I can see it in the mirror. So yeah, this, I have to tighten up, and I have done poorly on that the whole entire year. And then making my bed, honestly, because I wasn't really cleaning, wasn't keeping up with the cleaning, the making my bed didn't happen. So and I told y'all in a previous video, I actually like making my bed, and I feel like it makes the room cleaner. But yeah, I was kind of slacking on that. And then also I was waking up like right before I needed to go, so that's why making my bed didn't happen. But anyway, so basically what I do is I put the highs and the lows, and then I put like things that I want to focus on for November. So highs, I felt really centered this month. I will say there was a lot going on, but I was able to spend a lot of time with myself. I had a lot of quiet time. And also on the quiet time, it's not always like me sitting at my desk and me like reading the Bible or reading a devotional. A lot of times I take walks and I talk to God that way, because sometimes you just need to clear your head, and your house like harbors your energy, and you need to like get out and like get some vitamin D, all of that. So that's, the quiet time is very, and okay, and I'll elaborate on this too. Like even on these days, I'm sure I prayed, but if I don't consider it quality, I don't count it. So what that means is like if I'm driving, most of the time if I'm driving, I get into the car, I pray, because I'm like, Lord, let me get to my destination, let me have a good day, blah blah blah. But if I don't like sit and have time that is like undistracted, because you know when you're driving, you have distractions. You can still pray, but like you also driving. But I consider quality quiet time that's like set aside for God, or like I'm just focused on that, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyways, and I was reading a lot, so I'm happy about that, because I really wasn't reading earlier this year. The lows, wasn't stretching, let the cleaning pile up. The retainer was also low. Everything else was pretty average. So November, I want to be doing 4 habits per day, at least 14 days of the month. So in the bottom, and I wrote it in pencil, on the bottom, you'll see like I did how many habits got done today. And I had some nice days that had 6 and 5. But I had a lot of 1s, and I had a lot of 2s, and I had a lot of 3s. So I want to get those 3s up to 4s, and I want to get 4s like for 14 days out of the month. 14 to 15 days out of the month. Okay? Want to be stretching even if I don't feel pain, and I want to be creating content that goes into like my November goals. So yeah, now let's set our goals for November. Actually, before we get into that, I'm gonna show y'all how the habits have evolved from January to now. So in January, I had editing for an hour, posting on TikTok, and it kind of got done. I mean, in January, I was only taking 1 class, so I had a little bit more time. And I always put a reward, and I actually didn't put a reward for October, but best believe I'm gonna be rewarding myself. And whether the month is good or bad, like I always reward myself either way. So, yeah, I also had, what else did I have? Yeah, I had waking up at 6. Yeah, that's not really realistic for where I'm at right now, because I kind of wake up at different times because of work. So yeah, January was all right. February, barely got things done, in bed by 11. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't be sleeping. So 12 is way more realistic, and even that doesn't get done as much. But yeah, what else? Then I added vitamins. Then I switched the editing to 30 minutes. In March, I started taking 2 classes again. What else? March was all right. April was pretty good. Actually. Yeah, April, we were consistent. I did get those Tory Burch sandals, and I wore them all summer. But yeah, see, I had to take out, I took out a lot of these things, because I'm like, even with the TikTok and the editing, it's like it wasn't essential to like my wellness. So if it gets done, it gets done. And it has been getting done. As y'all can see, I've been trying to post more consistently and things like that. But like the essentials, like keeping my house clean, you know, praying, you know, journaling, stretching, doing that type of stuff, that's what is essential to my wellness. And then June, I completely just I stopped tracking the habits, and that's literally the last month because I just, yeah, the summer was a lot. The summer I started taking 3 classes, and that was just hectic. And so that's why we, you know, brought it back with October. So yeah, just being fully transparent with you guys. Every month I reevaluate, you know, I put highs and lows. Oh wait, this is the June. Okay. Every month I reevaluate, you know, what was good, what was bad, you know, what I need to do. Oh, okay. March I hit 550 subscribers. I never really make a sub goal though, because it's just kind of like I don't be posting enough to be making goals related to that yet because I be inconsistent. So anyways, but I'm hoping we can get to maybe 800. I don't know. Y'all gotta tell a friend to tell a friend. So yeah, I always reevaluate because every month is different. Every month is different because, you know, I have class, I have work. There's different points of the year that, you know, things are happening. So you always have to reevaluate and be, you know, realistic. Don't want to set myself up for failure because, you know, I'm a very much a believer of like slow and steady, you know, wins the race. So I'm trying to work on these habits, trying to build my discipline, trying to become, you know, a more consistent person. And I can't do that by just like biting off way more than I can chew, you know? All right, so now let's get into our November goals. Okay, so I want to get to, I only have 8, you know, because I really, like I said, don't be trying to bite more than I can chew. I want to get to day 36 in my devotional. So I started doing a devotional and it's 90 days, but I'm on day 13, I think, day 13 or day 14, and I want to get to day 36. And that would mean doing it 22 days in the month of November to get to day 36. I know I added it up. So day 36, day 35, something like that. So yeah. And that's, you know, that's giving myself 22 days. That's giving myself 8 days of leeway for not doing it. So, or, you know, doing something else or skipping it, blah, blah, blah. So again, trying to be realistic. So I want to get to day 36 in my devotional. That's my first goal. Second goal, I want to journal at least twice a week. Like I said, I, you know, don't really expect to have thoughts every day, but I want to be journaling twice a week, doing those self-reflection questions or, you know, whatever is on my heart that day. I want to post 5 YouTube videos. That's ambitious. But I feel like this is gonna count as one. I have a video I did yesterday with my sister-in-law, and I want to get this room tour set up for y'all. What else? I have 2 self-care days or like vlogs that I did. It's really just editing and putting them out. So I feel like I can do it. And if not, then it'll carry over into December. So, and then maybe I'll do a November recap and a December reset. So that could be one. Well, it'll come out in December. But anyways, regardless, I want to be posting 5 videos. That's a lot, but you know, we're going to get it popping. I kind of, in the same line, I put 3 times a week for TikTok. We'll see. If you follow me on TikTok, you know I post more like daily content there. It's so much easier to do like quick TikToks versus like long YouTube videos. But we'll just see. I'm trying to tighten up on the content area, but it's hard with everything else I got going on. But this is an ambitious goal, but I'm gonna put it out there so y'all hold me accountable. Be like, where's my video? Okay. Complete at least 4 habits per day for 15 days, which I said, you know, I had a lot of days where 3 habits were getting done, 2 habits were getting done. Let's take that up a notch, okay? 4 habits per day. Next goal, I want to finalize my B-Day plan. Sag season is around the corner, y'all. Sag season. Y'all know I love my birthday. I love the birthday season in general. And why birthdays are important to me is just because it's just celebrating another year of life, celebrating, you know, progress, celebrating, you know, where I'm at. Like, I'm always in a different position. I'm always thankful for the growth that I've experienced during the year. I feel like this birthday will be a very emotional one for me. I got some stuff, you know, planned already, and I just want to finalize my plans, and I will be vlogging, so, you know, y'all will see that video. I gotta finalize if I'm gonna do some pictures, my hair, outfits. I gotta start ordering stuff. I'm kind of behind, to be honest, but the main things that I'm doing are booked. So yeah, finalize my B-Day plans. I want to finish 3 books. I started 2 books last month, or this month in October, and I'm halfway done with both of them, so I feel like I could finish them. And then my friend, her book club, the book that she chose for November is only about, she said 150 or 170 pages. So I feel like I could finish it, or I could start a different book. We will see. We'll see. I'm not gonna be too strict on that one. Next goal, I want to finish 2 parts of my project management course. So I started that Google project management course. I started it like in January, and I literally have not picked it up since May. Like, I have not touched it since May. And I'm telling y'all, the summer was crazy for me. Like, May to like August, well, May to like beginning of September was a really crazy time for me. And that's another video that I do want to do as well. But regardless, I was just super overwhelmed, and I literally haven't I haven't opened up the tab since then. And it's like 6 courses, or like 6 parts. And I think I was in the middle of the 3rd one or the 2nd one. So I want to finish 2 more. So we'll see. And then my last goal for November is I want to be eating colorful meals. I feel like I eat the same things, and I want to get more creative. I want to, like, you know, be using more vegetables, more color, you know what I'm saying? I always save all these recipes on Instagram, like with the Buddha bowls and the, you know, the grain bowls, and just all these recipes I always save. So I want to get into the habit of like doing them, and I have like most of the ingredients because I don't be eating like complicated stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just a way to revamp what I'm already going to be eating, like, you know, salads and things like that, but just using more ingredients, making it more colorful, making it more nutritious, things like that. So those are my November goals. I'm pretty excited. You know, the end of the year is approaching. So, you know, if I can tighten up on some things, then I can go into the new year, you know, clear-headed and really see what I can focus on. And now that I have, and that's why I kind of like, you know, using paper, because I can kind of see, you know, what I'm going to really focus on my time in the coming months and the new year. So yeah, anyways, I talked a lot in this video, so I hope y'all got a better idea of like how I do things. I'm about to go clean my room, and I'll show y'all, you know, what I already did in the house. Put those clips in, do my bedroom. But yeah, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Again, comment below, what are your goals for November? What we working on, sis? Let's get it together. Let's tighten up. All right, let's tighten up. Okay, the end of the year is approaching. Let's tighten up, okay? Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, babe. Who would have thought I'd get you?
And I'll take some time just to be thankful that I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories
Don't you love when I come around? Somebody just fill you up and I take you down. Got someone tonight. Don't you love when I come around? Somebody just fill you up and I take. Ooh, who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, babe. Who would have thought I'd get you?
All right, so the bed is made. So there was a lot of clothes on the bed and my phone was finna die, so I was like, let me just charge my phone and let me just actually clean up. So yeah, but I was gonna show y'all something else I do. I did go grocery shopping yesterday, and I like to basically write out everything I have, like what are my options for breakfast, what are my options for lunch, what are my options for dinner, snacks, miscellaneous, juice, blah blah blah. And this is basically to keep me on track, so I'm not like, you know, well, first of all, it just lets me know what I have. It kind of gives me ideas for what I can eat for the week. I can already see what I have without opening up the fridge because I put this on the door of the fridge. So that saves me money because I'm like, girl, you got food at the house, you know? And yeah, and then it just keeps me like, you know, I don't have to eat the same thing every day. I could switch it up. So yeah, it just keeps me organized so I know what I have. So yeah. Honestly, like, I'm honestly super tired. I didn't even get to the bathroom, and there's a bunch of clothes in the bathroom, but I'm not about to do that. So I think I'm gonna just chill. Honestly, I need to vacuum, but I don't have a vacuum. I usually borrow my brother's, so I'll probably get that from him next week. I did make some salmon in the air fryer. See, look at that. My hair's a mess. Too much work today. I did make some salmon in the air fryer. And I was supposed to, so what I wanted to make this week was like a bowl. So I was gonna make some quinoa, make some spinach and peppers, carrots, put some cucumber and the salmon and make that into, is there a glare? And make that into, you know, a grain, you know, little salmon bowl. But I don't know, I just got really tired. I just got really tired. So I'm probably just gonna eat the salmon by itself and just chill for the night. But yeah, I feel like I still got a lot done, you know. At least 3 out of 4 rooms are looking presentable. And, you know, I did my homework. And I, what else did I do? I did a lot. So I ain't beating myself up. So I'm gonna write the goals on my whiteboard and I'm just gonna chill for the night, okay? So thanks for watching this video once again. And yeah.